Bom dia. Give me that. Good morning, everybody. I gotta drink my motherfucking goddamn. Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's Angel. Hello, Angel. Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Hello, beautiful people. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Why do you like that song? Because I do. Leave me alone. I love this song. Buenos dias! There's a great... Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, how are you? Buenos dias, top of the morning. Top of the morning, how we doing? Top of the morning, top of the morning. I'm here to see the puppy. Leon, front center! Sitio. Sitio. Front center. There's the puppy. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I gotta drink this. Hold on. Alright. Fuck the chicken. Fuck this. Fuck the butter. I miss my people. Do you? I do. Fuck these eggs. Thank you. You're looking beautiful. Thank you. Good morning. 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 Alright, bet. Good morning. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Good morning. Fuck yeah. I just, the internal, man, the internal. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I should have fucking, no, whatever, dude. Drink this first. Why do you keep the shells? It's an old habit, brother. It's an old habit. When I was broke as a joke, I couldn't afford the egg whites. I couldn't afford these. And so I would just buy like the fucking 12, like the ones with a shit ton of eggs, and I would just use the egg yolk, the egg white from the thing. So I would keep the yolk inside the shell, and so I would just stack them. It's just a habit. I'm not doing anything crazy with them. Good morning, Renee. Buenos dias. Top of the morning. Fuck 'em. That's just the theme of the day, bro. That's just the theme of the day. Is it? Yeah. Because 6 hours, but do you value life? Most people waste their lives. And so they're giving you an option. Okay, I thought you were using them for something. No, like for little chickens. Little chickens, some chickens eat the shells, right? But no, nothing crazy, Bubble. We got some bagels. The bagels are okay. My time is 16:18. Congratulations. Good morning, everybody. Top of the morning. I'm always asking myself that question, you know? Am I wasting my life? I don't want to waste my life. Who does? Nobody. Buenos dias. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. What up, fam? I gotta drink this. I don't know. Just waking up and really pondering life, man. Where can we be better? What am I think that's a great question to ask. I think a great question we should always ask ourselves. If I couldn't fail, what would I do? It's a question I kept repeating myself this morning. Over and over and over again. No, sitio. 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 Yeah. Yeah, it's very interesting. Toca. Yes. Habla. No. Mírame. Yes. Habla. Habla. Yes. Yeah, it's super important. I mean, it's not, it's questions. It's questions. It's like, if I couldn't fail, what would I do? What am I afraid to do? And it's such an interesting way of looking at life. It's a question most people now. A rough day yesterday, so today has been overdrive of positive steps. Rough day yesterday. Did someone you care about die? Buenos dias. Daniela, did somebody you care about die? Did someone really close to you pass away? Did someone close to you get cancer? Probably, maybe. I'm trying to see. Fuck yeah. Shit tastes gas as fuck. Buenos dias. Good morning, Pop. What's up? Go, my stepson died in a wreck. Yeah, that's super sad. I hope things get better. Good morning to you and Leon. Good morning. Yeah, I wish you not even a speedy recovery. I wish you grace. Yeah. Life, I'm telling you, life is fucking, you gotta understand, you gotta keep that in the forefront of your mind. Consistently. I'm like, motherfucker, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. We're gonna fucking die. What the fuck do I want to do? Yeah. No, this is an AD cup. Going to you too. Yeah, bro, I'm just being honest, bro. Most people don't think about dying enough. I don't think people think about dying enough. You need to think about that shit. You need to realize that motherfucking, like, what am I afraid to do? And I need to realize that I need to fucking do that shit. I'm just drinking my fucking bone broth right now. Alright, Zayam, buy me right for this. No, get out of here, brother. What I'm telling you is worth more than breakfast. Good morning. Are you Eddie? No, brother, I'm not fucking Eddie. Does it look like my name says fucking Eddie? You asked me like 5 times, bro. Yeah, but I'm not him, brother. Alright? You good. I know one thing about that this early. Fuck yeah, it should be the first thing you think about. Actually, a couple next. First, grateful that you got another day. Then you're like, motherfucker, I don't know when my last day is. Jesus loves you, but do you love Jesus? That's the real question. Yeah, Jesus loves you, but do you love Jesus? That's the real question we should be asking here. Highest form of love is sacrifice. What are you sacrificing for? It's very intense today. I'm thinking about a lot today. And not just throwing things away, right? What's your morning been like? My morning's been, it's been intense, bro. My mornings are intense, bro. I sit with infinite intelligence. I sit with infinite intelligence. I sit at the table with God, with the devil, with all of them. And I'm like, what up? What's today gonna look like? I'm in control of my life, right? I decide what's gonna happen today. Mentally, at least. And I'm here to wake people up. I want to wake people up. I want to shake them awake. I'm like, wake the fuck up, man. Yeah. I'm just very grateful, and I need to fucking, I want people to live their life. I want you to live your life. You gotta fucking grab it by the balls and be like, all right, let's get after this shit today. I gotta fucking work out, gotta make my money. I gotta stay away from these vices. I was real running veneers are worth it. Yeah, they're real. I mean, yeah, I have an underbite. Yeah, but they're real. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, I'll be your reminder. It's like, fuck, I gotta go live, man. I gotta go live my life. Yeah, you gotta go fucking live your life. And the first step to living your life is asking yourself, if I could not fail, what the fuck would I do? Take failure out of the equation. Yeah, Exactly. Exactly. Take failure out of the equation. If I couldn't fail, exactly. If I couldn't fail, what would I do? What would you do? Really, really fucking sit with your conscience. Be honest. Yeah. Be honest. What the fuck would I do if I couldn't fail? Like, if it was guaranteed success, what would I do? Guaranteed success. That's what you have to do. He's chilling. It's not misleading. I'm asking you to be honest with yourself. That's it. I'm asking you to be honest with yourself. I'm not telling you what I think you should go and do. I'm just asking you to be honest with yourself. It's a great question. It changes my life. Every single day I ask myself that question. I'm like, motherfucker, if I couldn't fail, what would I do? What would I do? Right now I'm gonna make some breakfast. Ponder that. Ponder that. Yeah, ponder that shit, bro. Right? Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary had a little lamb. Hello, Mary had a little lamb. Having some egg whites. Egg whites, whole eggs, and a bajel. Motherfucking bajel. Egg whites, bajels. Yeah, it's like pain is sometimes the only thing that will move you. You know, how do you combat lust? Motherfucker, every single day, bro. Dude, it's a fucking struggle every single day for me, bro. I would say hello, Skulls. What's up, Skulls? Usual, Kathy. Dude, you got to transfer the energy, right? You got to transfer the energy. So if you want to go towards lust, you can go towards a workout, you can go towards scripture, you can go towards making money. That's the way you battle it, right? You can't resist it, you must replace it. So in the times of like, you want to go towards lust, look, what do you need to work on? Your body, your fitness, or your fitness, your finances, or your spirituality. Like, go and work on one of those three. It's just energy. Pursuing lust is just energy that wants to be expressed. Right? Whether it's having sex, jerking off, whatever it might be, watching porn, whatever it might be. You need to put that energy like towards something. Boredom leads you to that. And it's like, look at your bank account, look at the mirror, look at like your relationship with God, but put that energy towards that. It's a habit, bro. You have a habit. And a habit's something you don't think about. You just do. So you really have to catch yourself in the act. You have to be awake. Simply, I'm about to go do this shit. I know I do this. This is where you become like conscious. Most people are not conscious. Most people are drifting throughout life. Most people just literally go about their day doing things, thinking they're doing it themselves, but really they're stuck in something called hypnotic rhythm. The devil calls it hypnotic rhythm. You're doing something for so long that it's just part of who you are now. That's why it's hard for people to stop smoking, drinking, watching porn, overeating, because it's just part of who they become. They've done it for so long. The chains of the habits are so strong that when they try to do better, 2-3 days they go and then they go right back into it. Think about vaping, think about overeating, think about lusting, all this. So you really have to be conscious. You have to be awake. And that comes from a level of self-discipline. You have to. It comes from a level of self-discipline. But most people don't change unless there's a great pain that comes with it. That's why most people don't change, because there's no really much pain attached to it. You really have to think about, like, if you keep pursuing lust, then you're never going to find a great woman in your life. You're never going to become the man, and you're never going to find the woman that loves you, cares for you, because you're choosing lust. And when you pursue lust, You don't pursue love. You pursue just the outside external, the external way somebody looks, and you'll end up in bad relationships. Right? Lust is always looking for what can this person do for me. Love is always looking for what can I do for this person. That's the difference. I know this because that's been my whole life for like 15 years. Right? That's someone I was talking to because of that. Yeah, 100%. Are you talking about experience? Yeah, 100%. I chased lust for like 15 years. Chase lust. So I'm like, and I understand what lust really is. It's looking for what can this person give me, you know, versus love is what can I do for this person? What can I do for this person? With all the times, you don't have to always get something back in return, you know? Trust me. Yeah. Are you divorced? No. Never been married. Never been married. Oh, my eggs. Hold on. Mis huevos. Mis huevos. Mi eggs. I used to love this song. These all things is your worth, is your life worth dying for. Like that's what it teaches these people their life. And so, because they don't value their life, I'm going to teach you how valuable your life is. So like, it's kind of like college, but life itself, right? Life ain't all the sunshine. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you have no friends. I don't, because I'm not gonna. I don't know when I'm moving next. I might be moving in 5 months. This one is, yeah. God, do you believe in the prenup? You remind me of Uriah Faber. Uriah Faber, great fighter. Great fighter. Free from lust. Finally broke free from lust. It doesn't happen that way, brother. You don't break free from lust. It's an everyday thing, bro. It's an everyday battle. So you'll battle it for the rest of your life. This is how it works, my brother. Yeah. Because what we're looking for is actually what we want is connection. Yeah, we want connection. We want love, but we don't understand what love really is, right? We want connection. You're moving states? No way. I don't think I'd ever leave Florida. I love Florida. Fall in lust. Lust is like pursuing sex, pursuing pornography. Yeah. We from Medellin, Cali. My mom's from Cali. I was born here, but my mom's from Cali, and I lived in Cali for a good amount of time. No Queen Spade. Hello, No Queen Spade. How are you? Yeah. You getting that penthouse? No. I know, but I know I'm not staying here. I know I'm not staying in Gainesville. Buenos días. Yeah. Coffee. I realize that, you know, and that's why the question. I lost? No, I do. I have to get a house, dude. If I live in one more apartment, I think I'm gonna fucking. I'm grateful for my apartment though. I am. Where are you at in Florida? I'm in Jacksonville. Tracy. I'm in Gainesville. I like Jacksonville, but I wouldn't live there. I love Jacksonville. But I wouldn't live. What's your hobby besides working out? Making money. Working out, making money. Care about politics. You know, work out. I cap goats. There you go. That's why your name is called I cap goats. So live in DeLand, outside of Orlando. Nice. I used to live in Orlando. I don't like Orlando. It's nothing wrong with Orlando. I think it's just more family oriented, right? You look the same for 2 years. You look the same for 2 years. Yeah, brother, because my goal isn't to build massive muscle. I've been working out for 19 years, bro. My goal is to just stay healthy. That's it, bro. My goal is to stay healthy as long as possible. That's Vegas. I've been there. I went to Las Vegas for a festival, though. I took drugs and drank alcohol and fucked. So I went to EDC Las Vegas. It was a lot of fun, though. So much fun. Did drugs, drank, and fucked. So I had a good time. Go get him! went once to a big buffet. I heard the buffet is really good. Deltona, Florida. I've never been there. Have you been to? No, I've never been there. Good morning, YouTube. I don't think I've ever been to Deltona. Deltona, what the fuck is that? It's like a mixture of Daytona and something else. I mean, that's a question like I really wonder, man. It's like, yeah, Honolulu, Pensacola is beautiful. I've been to Pensacola, I think, once. Solid theme. I love this song. Since you worked a 9 to 5, my guy is crushing it. Bro, I never worked a 9 to 5. You see, 20 since I was crazy with 999. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I was thinking about going to Winter Wonderland, not Winter Wonderland. Tomorrowland, but winter, which is in 2 weeks. Bro, I never worked a 9 to 5. I worked at restaurants though. Restaurants, and then I worked at. My first job was a fucking lifeguard. Ocala, Florida? Yeah, it's literally 45 minutes away from me. My first job was a fucking lifeguard, bro. From the beginning, bro, I had a badass job. My first job ever at 16 years old was a fucking lifeguard. Like, but that's because I was in shape and I knew I could be a lifeguard. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll be a lifeguard. Yeah, my fucking, and since then, I got tips. Nice. I tried working at McDonald's, but they wouldn't hire me because it wouldn't work with their schedule. I had a wrestling practice. I'm like, can I come after wrestling practice? No, we need you here like at 3 or 4. I'm like, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I love this theme song. I like the movie Saw is, the psychology behind the movie Saw is beautiful. Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's just like, you don't value your life? Okay, let's see if you're willing to die for your life, right? And it's like, damn, it's so true. That's why I don't really watch the movies, but I like the psychology behind it. I don't think enough people think about their life and the fact that we're not going to live. The fact that it's just, yo, like, it's the Saw theme song. Yeah, we all die, but like, are you living though? Like that, like, that's the thing. Like, we all die, but are you living? Can you say that you're doing everything you really want to be doing? Can you say that, you know, like, you're literally, you look the way you want to look, you're making the money you want to make, you're with the person that you want, like, you're in pursuit of any of those. You don't have to be there now. But are you in pursuit of the body you've always dreamt of, the money you've dreamt of, the relationship, the spiritual life? Are you in pursuit of that every fucking day? Or are you just kind of getting by? Are you just kind of like going through the motions of the day, waking up, going to bed, you know, waiting until nighttime, like doing the same shit over and over and over and over again, and be like, okay, you know, this is my life. Like, that's my biggest fear. I don't want to just live such a fucking regular life like that. There's so much to do in life. And so and you need confidence to do all that. You need confidence to take more risk. People who just don't take risks, they just don't have confidence because you don't do things to build your confidence up. Saw movies just watched 2 months ago. Nice. Do you read the Bible every day? Today? Yeah, fuck yeah. I read which scripture part did I read today? Ezekiel 25:17. That's the one I read today. Ezekiel 25:17. Yeah. Good. Yeah. I also went within. Like, it's more. I think it's more important to go within and look at the kingdom of heaven. Right? You can read scripture, but it's all about looking within. And then how are you going to behave today? Why don't you wrestle or fight anymore? Because it doesn't make me money. Because it does not make me money. Right? I did boxing, I did wrestling, like, I've done that. Like, I can take care of myself. If I were to get into a street fight, I can take care of myself. But spending my time, hour, 2 hours doing that is not gonna make me money. No, like, that's the thing. Like, I enjoy working out. I enjoy my business. For me to go do that, it's not worth my time. That's the way I look at it. You don't have to do, you have to almost think about what's important to you. What's more important to me is being able to, like, once I have my family, to give them a different life. You know? If you went pro, you could. Bro, pro MMA fighters don't make money. UFC fighters, go look at UFC fighters. They barely make any money. They can't even afford to fucking take care of their family. Professional UFC fighters don't make money. Boxers don't make money unless you're one of the top. I used to train with a boxer. He was 16-0. 16-0. He was working at my job as a personal trainer. We just hired him. And he was like, yeah, I won my last fight, but I broke my fingers. I got paid like $1,000. $1,000 worth on. Yeah, but these guys are 1 in a million. You see what I'm saying? 1 in a million. And Jake Paul did not get fame, did not make money because he's the best professional boxer, right? You even talked about that he struggled finding during. Yeah, that's Mike Tyson. I can name you 40 fucking professional boxers. I'll pull them up. You don't know any of them. They're all struggling. They're all struggling. So that's the thing. Like, when you realize that in this life, like, money's very important. Most people struggle financially. Most people struggle physically. Right? So it's like, but why? But why? Because most of the world drinks, does drugs, constantly has sex or watch porn, constantly overeats, constantly procrastinates, constantly hangs out with the wrong people, constantly watches entertainment. That's it. People who are in shape watch what they eat. They train daily. They don't fucking drink or do any of that stuff. People who make money, run a business, or learn how to manage their money, understand money, make better investments. Most people don't do that. Most people are chasing a high. Most people are chasing that high. So it's like, I've always wanted to have a good life. So, okay, what do I need to have a good life? Good health, good money, good relationship, and good spiritually. Yeah. And you have siblings? I have a twin brother. Yeah. I just want to wake people up. Sarah. You don't even follow me, Sarah. Sarah, do you have kids? I feel like, Sarah, you have kids. No, Fraterno. Can I drink iced mocha? Pia, can I drink an iced mocha? I don't even know what the fucking iced mocha is. This iced coffee? Let me toast my bagel, please. All right? I'm just trying to wake people up. Wake the fuck up. Like, yes, I've been catching you lately thinking about following. Thinking about following me? Just follow me. You have 2 kids, yeah. See, I don't have kids yet. But I do want a big family. Right? I do want a big family. Like, I want 4 to 6 kids. Fuck it. I mean, your dream girl, but she has a kid. You giving her a chance? She's not my dream girl. No, she's not my dream girl. My dream girl doesn't have kids. Bagel! Come on, why are you making it? No, but fuck yeah, I want bagels. What's good money nowadays? 150K? Depends on where you live, brother. Have you ever been engaged? No. Finding a girl with no kids your age. I'm not looking for a girl my age. Crazy. My last girlfriend was 23 with no kids. The one girlfriend before that, she was 28, no kids. You know when you get married, thank you. Facts, spiritual help with. Yeah, 100%, man. Depends on where you live. Like, if you go live in Colombia and you're making 120 grand a year, you're a fucking millionaire. Like, that's the thing. I've thought about moving to Colombia and like working from there and then living a different lifestyle for a bit. So it's more like 200. Yeah, like it's not about how much you make. It's like how much you keep. Like, you can go live in Colombia, you can go live in Brazil, right? I don't have a problem. Like, finding someone is not the issue. Finding someone has never been the issue for me. Right? Money will not buy your happiness. No, money Money buys happiness. 100%. People who say money doesn't buy happiness, like, you obviously have to have everything. Like, you have to have it. Like, just like the way the number on the scale is not going to always make you happy. How you look determines how you feel. How you look and how you feel also plays a big role, right? You fire 120 in Colombia. I mean, yeah, you can do that, bro. You can 100% do that. Mike, I've thought about going to Colombia. Bagel! Keep it there, though. Oh, my eggs. Can you tell me it is how you present yourself. Yeah, it's like life, man. Love your life. She's not here in the States. That's not true, brother. You can find. Is that right? It's a blueberry bagel. Is there now? I'm thinking we'll be there. Yeah, I mean you can do it, man. Is that right? It's just it's a blueberry bagel. She's not in the States, bro. No, bro. I've met some great women in the States, bro. Great women, bro. All I've had is great women. I've been the fuck up. So, but as a man, I tell men, like, just focus on. My brother's ex-wife was a gold digger. I don't even know if I consider girls gold diggers. Like, if she's beautiful, he needs to live around. If she's beautiful, right? If she's beautiful, has high standards. See, in the United States of America, they call that a gold digger, right? If she's beautiful, gorgeous, and she wants somebody who has money, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Shouldn't you want to give your woman, like, things? You feel me? She's a gold digger. No, you guys just fucking broke. That's the way I look at it. Now, if you're fucking fat and ugly and shit like that, I mean, like, you know, that's different, you know? I don't think it's wrong that a girl wants to be taken care of. If she's like the mother of your kids, and she's a good woman, yeah, but it's different when a girl will leave you for a richer guy, means she's never actually... Yeah, but what if a guy leaves her? What if a guy leaves her for another good-looking woman? Like, there's so many avenues, right? So many avenues, right? That can go into multiple things. Bagel. Fuck yeah. I'll give my. Just today. Appreciate it, Angel. Fuck no, I can't use cream cheese. Do you have did you? I did have braces. But gel. Hey, you guys are astonished. I feel like you guys are astonished. He's like, oh my god, he's eating a bagel. Orange strawberry? No, I can't eat cream cheese. Cream cheese fucks my stomach up. Like a motherfucker. We have this, we have coffee. I will be back. You can't. Yeah, 15 grams of bagel. I mean, no, I think it only has 10. I think it only has 10 grams. I think. I love Swiss cheese. Cheese fucks me up. Yo, papi. you think you can? I mean, yeah. I mean, what qualifies someone as a life coach? You feel me? That's a really great question. What qualifies someone as a life coach? Ay, coño, mi fucking piernas. My legs hurt. How you been? Diane, how the fuck do you think I've been, huh? 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 Bagel. Fuck, dude, I need some honey. What time is it? 9:50. Ay, coño. Hold on. Fuck off. You got a burpee and I have lost 30 ions. You got me into burpees and I have lost 30. Fuck yeah. I'm telling you, bro. You're in a relationship not too long ago, weren't you? No, dude, it's been a minute. What's too not long ago? October, let's say August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months ago? Yeah, we broke up. Honestly, bro, honey, things like that, rehabilitating my fucking gut right now, right? Help us in the break situation. First of all, to help us in a breakup situation, you got to just make sure when you find someone based on the values that you want in your life. That's the best way I can explain it. All right, Chris, I'm doing good, brother. How are you? Like, you have to find someone based off your value. You have to know what you want. You have to know what you want. If you don't know what you want, like, you're just gonna be looking for the next shiny thing, right? Growing out hair. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna cut it. I've been debating on it. I haven't grown it out to here in a very long time. I don't know. Very confident with this one. You think it was just lust or just looks? It was definitely lust and in potential. Lust and potential. Like, yeah, lust and potential. And I just got out of a relationship like a month ago, and I jumped right into this one. You know? But, what up, Jeremy? You still eat clean? Wow, man. I taught her how to eat. Cream rice? No cream rice today. Bagel. I taught her how to eat. I taught her macros. Yeah, focusing on yourself, right? It's not even about focusing on myself. It's just focusing on others, actually. I don't like that concept. Focus on yourself. I focus on others, helping others, growing my business. That's what business is all about. I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on helping other people. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good. Like, regain that people actually pay. Yeah, but she also treated me really good. That's the thing, though. We were both heartbroken. Like, it just wasn't working out. We moved in very fast, and that's just part of life. But all in all, I would say what I've learned from all my relationships. I've been in many situationships. I've had so many situationships. I can pull up a gazillion photos of all the women I've been with in the last fucking 15 years. Crazy. And number one, it's a massive distraction. It's just lust. It's an addiction. Like, it's an addiction. You hurt people and then you get fucking karma. So like I would tell guys, I'm like, dude, like just focus on understanding that everything has a cause and effect. And if you're not progressing in one area of your life, whether it's fitness or finance, even spiritually, it's because you're doing something that's causing you to step back. The road to the vices is what really causes a lot of people not to progress in life. You keep photos. I have on my Instagram, I have like before, like I have like in my stories. You think people get into relationships to not be lonely? That could be, there's many reasons people get into relationships. People get into relationships because they like someone. People get into relationships for selfish reasons. People get into relationships because they want to give to somebody. People get into relationships for many, many reasons. There's no right or wrong reason, right? It's just something that we're not taught. We're not really taught about relationships. Am I married? No, I'm not married. This is just a wedding band. This is my mom's wedding band. Motherfucker, you know I'm not married, bro. Get out of here. Thank you, Sarah. Where do we move from here, Sarah? Where do we go from here? Oh, it says, if man grow long hair, there's dishonoring in their head. No, I mean, Samson had long hair. Egg and corn is... Bro, I might move back. I have told a lot of stories. Their hair, their head. Their hair, their head. What up, Kennedy? And get out of here. I got a question. What would you classify a life coach? Like, what would you guys classify a life coach? If you put more effort into reading this debate, you learn more. Like, bitch, I fucking read every day. Wes is not a fucking life coach. That guy's a piece of shit. Someone who's wise and been on life for a while. Yeah, but like, right, helps people improve their different areas of life. Right, so here's the thing, right? This is the way I look at it, right? Right? What? One. I'm a daughter of God. We're all children of God. No, he's not, bro. He's not a life coach. No. Out there. Sarah, where do you live? What's up, Babo? How are you? What do you think? What do you think is a life coach? I'll text you next. But I'll pray for you. I mean, you sound pretty like up there. He's like, keep up the pride. Let's see where God takes you. That doesn't sound very holy of you. But okay, you keep telling yourself that. Right. Correct. So we have to look at what holds people back. I say the vices. God bless you too, Amanda. Right. What makes someone's hit obstacles? The vices. If you eliminated all the vices, drinking, drugs, smoking, overeating, lust, porn, meaningless sex, procrastination, and you poured that energy into fitness, finance, and spirituality, think about how much better your life would be. Little kids, is it only through working out, or what tools can I use? Confidence is built by overcoming difficult challenges. That's where confidence is built. So if they have a tree house and they can't build it, keep building it, keep trying to build it, keep figuring it out. Let them figure out, boom, they built a tree house. Fuck yeah. Like, that's confidence. Like, I did that. So confidence is built by overcoming challenges, difficult challenges. Want to be a life coach? Yeah, pay me. You have to think about, am I gonna? That's how I would build confidence in a child. Get up. Find a way. You have to let them see themselves do it. Yeah, confidence is built by doing something very difficult. That's why you lose confidence every time you do something easy. All right, but of course, since January 3rd, 3 months. Good job, brother. It's been a minute for me. It's been a long time for me. The mushroom coffee you mentioned is Rise the... No. This is fucking Starbucks coffee right now. I haven't gotten my mushroom coffee. I have been wanting to drive over there. What's the goal? FDD, what's the goal? What's the outcome that you're looking for? That'll be more. To look better. Are you tracking your macros? Like, are you tracking all your food through an app like MyFitnessPal? Greetings. We come in peace. Hello. How are you? Who are you? What's your social security number? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Used to track, right. So you're trying to work harder on something that doesn't make that much of a difference. Right? You're trying to push the car instead of turning it on and pressing on the gas. You're like, should I do more steps on my track? Well, I used to track. All right, so you used to drive the car and press, and like you should turn it on and drive the car. Now you got out of the car and you're like, okay, how would I push the car better? The fastest way to your outcome, which is to look better, is to control the variable that determines 99% of the outcome that you want, which is your food. So by you not tracking is literally you getting out of the car, putting it in neutral and pushing it. Being like, all right, how do I push this car? I'm like, bro, get inside the fucking car, put it in drive and go, which is your tracking. So don't worry about how many steps, which one's better. I'm like, go back to what actually works. And the only reason you might not want to go back to that is because it's difficult, and it's only difficult because you don't know what you're doing. But let's say I track. If you tracked, you'd learn that you lose way more weight faster and easier by simply tracking than if you were to start doing more of something that doesn't give you that much results. Let's say, no, do that. Why does cardio, why do you think cardio is going to help you burn body fat? Why do you think cardio is going to help you look better? Please tell me. Cardio has nothing to do better insulin sensitivity. What spikes your insulin? Overconsumption of carbohydrates. Better insulin sensitivity. What fucks up your insulin is carbohydrates. Too many carbohydrates. Spiking it. Not walking. Right? I don't know where you to think about that, right? All about consistency, bro. It's not all about consistency. It's not. You know how many people consistently go to the gym and look the same? Just eat clean and ease up a car. That's what he's saying. No, that's not saying at all. Mar, that's not what I'm saying at all. It's like telling someone to come to my house. Hey, just drive and make sure you follow the rules on the road, and you'll eventually get to my house. That's how that sounds. Quality over quantity every time. Quality is, no, you need to have the actual directions. Right? Consistency and intensity mean nothing without the right direction. If you're being consistent, intense, but you're going the wrong way, it means nothing. How many people go to the gym and still look the same? It's just about having, again, it's about understanding that you were just never taught. And there's a million things telling you what to do. Even myself, I'm trying to have a better way of how to explain things. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna do a quick lesson, right? Just a quick lesson so I can fucking teach you guys something real quick. I'm gonna do a quick lesson, all right? Quick lesson, teach, and then I'm out. Teach, and then I'm out, all right? I'm gonna break certain things down for you guys and just give you guys some real knowledge so you can stop looking at all the people that tell you what you can and can't do, okay? Just give you some free knowledge, okay? What makes it very hard is the in-between steps, right? Why do people cry? Let me explain something. Why is it hard for people to lose weight and actually stick to something? Okay? Okay, here's why. Number one, okay? Most people associate, right? Weight loss with misery. Right? Most people subconsciously associate weight loss with misery. Truthfully. Okay? Most people think subconsciously to get in better shape, you have to give up foods you enjoy. You have to work out for an hour. You have to do a bunch of cardio. You have to be sore. You have to sweat. Like, this is like most people subconsciously, the things they think about when they think about getting in shape. People that are out of shape, they think it's misery. You have to give up foods you like. You have to work out for an hour. That means you have to drive to the gym and be around a bunch of people you don't even fucking know. So you have to go to a place that you don't even know how to fucking work out, right? You have to do cardio, so you have to get on this treadmill. Sometimes you only go and do cardio, right? And then now you're sore, now you're sweating, you know? And then most of the time they don't see results. And this is why most people don't ever lose weight. Subconsciously, this is what they think about fitness. This is maybe how you think about fitness. It's fucking hard. I've tried it. It hasn't fucking worked. When I did try it, I was fucking miserable. And I didn't even see results. So why am I gonna do this when I can eat foods I like? I can go fucking masturbate. I can go hang out. I can go work. I can go and drink. I can go do all these other fun things. Yeah, I might be fat and out of shape and not like the way I look, but at least I'm having fun. I'm gonna go do all of this and not have fun? Fuck that. And that's why if you keep going back to your old lifestyle, is exactly this. You don't have a very positive experience with working out, with fitness. Yesterday, should I hit Stairmaster for 30 minutes? Yeah, but this guy, like, right? Like this guy, like you ate that stuff. I'm like, it doesn't matter what you do, brother. You're gonna eat donuts and beer, and then like 3 or 4 days. Your mindset hasn't shifted. You don't have a plan. You don't have accountability, and you don't have the things that you actually want to change. You don't really want to change. You want to act like you want to change, and then go back to the thing and repeat the same process. You're just like 90% of the people. 55% of America is overweight, right? So there's 45 of you in here. Around 40 of you are overweight. Think about that. And it's because at one point, right? At one point, you might think this way. Because you were never taught what fitness is. And you might see like us fitness people like a different breed. Like you might think, oh, they just know how to do it, or like they had it easier or something. You might think that we're just not the same, but truthfully, like we found a really great way to do it. That's why anytime you meet someone that's in shape, they're like, bro, you need to go to the gym. Like you need to start eating better. Because we found something that was really good. And all we want to do is tell you about how much it changed our life. I drink beer and I never drink. Some days when I'm going golfing, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, so today I feel like I got to bounce back. No, I mean, it's not going to make that much of a difference, bro. You guys will, my brother. Right? So, oh wait, for sure. Yeah, 100%. You know, so it's like, yeah. So it's like, you gotta understand, man. Like, and because you're still doing the things that fuck you up, you miss out on life. You truly do miss out on life, because what fitness, right? What fitness gives you, fitness and being in shape, being fit, what it gives you a level of freedom. It gives you a level of freedom. Because when you're not in shape, you have a lot of insecurity. Right? You have a lot of insecurity. You have a lot of shame. You have a lot of guilt. Right? You have a lot of shame. You have a lot of guilt. Because how could you not? Like, you walk past the mirror, you lift your shirt up, and you're like, ah. Or before you're about to shower, you take your clothes off, you look in the mirror, and like you just jiggle. So yeah, you don't even fucking like what you see. And then throughout the day, you have like no energy. So like you want to change maybe your career, you want to go have a better relationship, you want to go hike or you want to go travel, you want to do all these things, but how can you even think about doing those things if you don't even have like the energy to make it happen? All you want to do is sleep. All you want to do is like kind of just chill, hang out, because you're not fit. Think about it this way. If you have 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, even 60 pounds to lose, right? Imagine carrying, if you have 20 pounds to lose, imagine carrying 10-pound dumbbells everywhere you go. You're carrying 10-pound dumbbells everywhere you go. When you walk the stairs, when you're walking this way, when you're getting up, you're just walking. If you have 30 pounds, it's 15 pounds in each hand. 40 pounds, that's 20-pound dumbbells that you're literally carrying everywhere. You wonder why you're tired? Your body is literally carrying an extra 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. That's more than a child. Imagine carrying a baby. That's like 10 pounds. You're like, damn, this baby is getting kind of heavy. Yeah, imagine 20 pounds. It's heavy. That's why you're tired. So, when you're not in shape, right, when you're not fit, right, let's say on your backpack, where we go, yeah. You're not in shape, right? You have more insecurity, you have more shame, you have more guilt. So, you have to do it live in Spanish. I'm trying to, bro. I gotta grow my Spanish account. I'm gonna feel crazy in the gym. Yeah, so you can, bro. Some of these people can't right now, dude. These people can't. So, fitness, fitness in general, and that's why I come on here and I explain to you guys, right? I'm down 32.5 months. 30, nice, brother, nice. 32.5 months, that's doable. That's not bad, yeah. That's not bad. So, for you guys that maybe have tried to lose weight, what I come on here and I do my best to show you is that staying where you're at is costing you the life that you could be living. That's one thing I really want you to get. And that's something that I think about a lot in my life. I'm like, what am I afraid to do? And why am I not doing it? What is holding me back? Why am I holding myself back? Like in the Bible, it literally says be not afraid, right? Do not be afraid. You can be scared, but don't be afraid. There's a difference. If someone comes in here in my house and scares me, I'm like, I'll be fucking scared. I'll be spooked. That's being scared. Right? Fuck, you scared me. Being afraid is not taking action knowing that you should. Again, but what holds people back, and this is why I come on here and I do my best not to explain to you about macros, carbs, fats. Like, you have so many fucking videos on TikTok, on YouTube. You have all the information in the world. There's never been a time in our generation where we have more than enough information at our fingertips. So it's a psychological issue. If you are still not in shape, it's a psychological issue. And this is where I'm working on getting better at. You hold yourself back from fear, from doubt, from limiting beliefs. I can't do it because X, Y, and Z. I tried and it didn't work. Really? You tried every single diet. You tried to stay consistent with it. You tried your absolute best and you couldn't get in shape. You didn't try your best. You gave up. Any diet will help you lose weight. Keto diet, carb cycling, fasting, whatever it might be, it fucking all works. It all works. You tried it. You just fucking quit and went back. Because maybe it wasn't really what you wanted to do. There's a million ways I can get in shape. I personally choose macros. It's much easier for me to do that than like, I'm gonna fucking fast. Or I'm gonna do keto. I'm like, I just like to enjoy my food here and there and still look good. So, and I'm still learning to understand humans. Like when people work with me and they pay me and they invest, like I change their life. Like I have so many client testimonials, but these people took a chance. They took a chance, they took a risk, and the risk paid off. You're taking a risk right now, whether you see it or not, because you're risking never getting to your goal. You're risking the life that you could be living. Staying at the same fucking job, staying with the relationship you want. You might love your job. You might love your significant other. I don't know. This is where you have to be honest. If you had 20 pounds less, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, if you had abs, if you had if you had more muscle, right? If you had more muscles, you had abs, what would you do differently with your life? Right? And then there's the 3 pillars, right? You have the 4 pillars. Fitness, there's finance, there's relationships, and then there's spirituality, right? If you had abs, if you had more muscles, if you dropped the 20, 30, 40 pounds, would you make more money? Would you be in a better relationship? Would you be closer to God? What would you do if you lost all that weight? And then think about, this is what you don't have because you have all this weight. All this weight is holding you back from that relationship you really want. How many times have you seen a girl walk by and you're like, God damn, I just want to say fucking something to this girl. But you don't have the fucking confidence, right? You don't have the confidence. How many times have you see people posting on TikTok, but you want to make content. You want to post, but you don't have the confidence because you have the 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds. You see people with their shirts off. You want to take your shirt off, but you can't because you have the 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds still on. And so, I don't want to teach anymore about I don't want to fucking teach about macros. I don't want to teach about fucking working out. That's done. Like, it's done. There's so many fucking people teach that. I want to fucking help you get over fear. I want to help you overcome your limiting beliefs. You don't need more information about training and nutrition. There's enough about that. What I need to do, this is what I'm learning, is like I need to get you to overcome and make the decision to change. Make the decision to leave the comfortable fucking spot you're at and actually move towards the life you want to live. That's what I've done with my life. I didn't want to work for somebody. I started my business. I didn't like the way I looked. I got in better shape. Like, I realized that my relationships were working out. I needed to change, so I decided to do fucking celibacy and semen retention. I knew alcohol and drugs weren't helping my life out, so I decided to quit them. There's certain people in my life that just weren't on the same path that I was, so I stopped hanging out with them. I wanted to better my business, so I hired people. I wanted to live in Miami, so I moved to Miami. So, was I scared? Yeah. Fuck yeah. I had a fucking business making $5,000 to $11,000 a month, and I fucking got rid of it to go back down to zero and make this business work. I didn't have to let it go. I was perfectly fine. But I had to take a risk. If there's just no risk, there's no reward. There's just no reward. And so it's like, if you truly believe in God, but you're acting out of fear, then you believe more in the devil than you do God. Because God is faith. God is faith. The devil is fear. Right? So how much do you believe in him that you're willing to take a risk? Financially, physically, spiritually, relationship-wise. That's it. Most people believe in God, but they listen to the devil. Because Fear is the devil, one of the devil's favorite weapons. I don't care if you believe in God. Show me. Any questions? Having abs won't change your brain chemistry. No, it won't. I do with bipolar. I don't want this to be. I don't fucking want it to be motivation. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want this to be motivational. I want you to feel pain. I want you to feel like you're wasting your life. Because something I've learned about psychology and things like that, right? Some things I've learned about psychology, right? Is we will move faster away from pain than we do towards pleasure. Right? If a dentist comes to you, hey, let me give you a nice cleaning. I'll take care of your teeth. You're like, okay, I might go next week. If you have a fucking toothache and you can't even chew, you're gonna go to the fucking dentist's office. Why? Because we're more prone to go get away from pain than we are to go towards pleasure. That's our brain. That's why sometimes people that go through breakups make a drastic body change. Because they have so much pain from the relationship that the pain of working out and eating does not touch the amount of pain they're feeling internally. And so I kind of made up my mind, I don't want to be motivational. I want to make people feel so much pain. I want you to feel like dog shit. Because human beings will do more to get away from pain than they are to go towards pleasure. I can say you're gonna look great when you take your shirt off. You're gonna fucking look great when you fucking go to the pool. You're gonna feel great when your kids look at you. Oh, that's great. What if I told you your fucking spouse is gonna fucking leave you because you're out of shape? Your kids are gonna say, you disappointed me. I'm so disappointed in you, Dad, because you've been telling me that you're gonna get in shape and you're not a man of your word. You're not a man, Dad. You can't even keep your word. You can't even follow a single diet, Dad. What kind of man are you? Look at you drinking beer. So weak. Look at your beer belly, Dad. How are you happy with that? Oh, look at you. You got fired from your job because why? Because you were underperforming, because you had no energy. Somebody better replaced you because you're very replaceable. You're pretty average. Which one motivates you more? The fucking pleasure or the fucking pain of that? Beer's not that bad. Yeah, beer's fucking horrible. You know people have died drinking, bro. People have shot people after drinking. People have gone to bar fights after drinking. Beer's not that bad. Beer's bad, bro. There's no benefit to it. Thank you, Bubba. Yeah, because I give a fuck, right? And moderation, moderation is another word for mediocrity, man. Look at you, your fucking profile picture, you have at least 40 pounds to lose, bro. You're sitting there with your shades and your face is fucking bloated. What are you talking about, brother? Right? It's like you would be so much better, right? It's not a good example for your kids. Right? I know you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see. Right? Tell me I'm wrong, bro. I don't care if I'm right, but just be honest. Right? You gotten used to that. Is that the example you want to lead? So ponder that. Man, it's in moderation. No, look at most people. Do you want to be like most people? Most people are out of shape, broke, don't have a good relationship, and they're not that close to God. That's most people. Think about your own life. Do you fall in that category? Like, do you fall in that category? And do you want to stay in that category? I didn't. I did not want to fall in the category. I don't want to be out of shape. I don't want to fucking struggle financially. I don't want to be in fucking horrible relationship. And I don't want to be further away from God. That's most people. And why? Because most people want to live comfortably. Most people never take a risk. And most people don't have good people in their lives. That's why people stay stuck. They're constantly choosing comfort. Ask somebody in the middle class, how much money you want? I just want to live comfortably. There's your trap. There's your trap. I just want to live comfortably. That's why you're stuck. Because you're choosing comfort. Like you're scared to do more. You're scared to sacrifice more. So you want to stay. And that's such a horrible place to stay. Comfort literally is killing you. And that's why people drink. That's why people do drugs. That's why people overeat. That's why people go and do lusting and porn and stuff. All this. Because it takes you away from the reality of your life. Like you don't like your life how it is, that you have to change it with substances. You don't wake up happy because you're not taking the necessary steps to create the life you actually want. You're actually living a life that you tolerate. That's why. You're living a life that you're just tolerating it. Why do you want to keep doing that? Like no one's ever told you that you can be more. I'm gonna tell you, you can be more, but you gotta let go of the comfort. You gotta let go of everything you know you run to when things get difficult. Before it gets too bad. So today, do something that makes you uncomfortable. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. If you are not happy in your fitness, go get that workout in. Drop the fucking food. Hire that fucking coach, right? Do something here that makes you super uncomfortable. Financially, do something. If you want to make more money, do something that's going to make you more money. Learn a skill, hire a coach. Do something to get yourself in a better spot financially. You got to be fed up. You know, I heard something the other day that blew my mind, and I'll tell you it because it really shocked me. It really did. And this is the last thing I'll leave you with. And I'm going to share this with you guys because I care about you guys. Right? I'm going to share with you guys because I care about you guys. I care about you guys. Right? In the United States, there's a combined total of $163 trillion in the United States. $163 trillion circulating in the United States. Right? Let's take a $100 bill. Let's take a $100 bill. Right? I learned this from a very wealthy man, close to almost a billionaire. If he's not a billionaire, he's almost a billionaire. He said, right? Let's take this $100 and I'm going to show you where majority of the money is. Okay? %, right? Out of 50 people, right? Out of $100, let's take 100. 50. Right? 50. Okay? $100, okay? $163 trillion in the United States. We're gonna divide that $100 in who has the most money. 50% of the people in the United States have $2. Have $2. Out of the 100, 50% has $2. Right? Right? 50 out of 50, right? 40% has 28, right? Has 28. The 9%, right? The 9%. 26, I mean. 26. 26. 9% has 30, how much? 38. Right? The 9% has $38. And has $32. Let me see my 8, 9, 10, 6, 7, 7. I'm missing one. 32, 36. 38, 28. Is it 28, 26? 20 and 26. 32, 38, 26, 28. So one of these has more. Something like that. Close enough. Close enough. Right? So let me explain this. Okay? The 1% has more money than 90% of the people combined in the United States. More than 90. This one guy has more money than 90%. 90. 90. 90%. Why do you think that is? Right? Right? And when I realized that, which is super eye-opening, right? Which is super eye-opening. You have to think about what majority of people are doing. Majority of people drink. Majority of people watch sports. Majority of people do drugs, smoke, whatever. Majority of people, 55% of America is overweight. So you really have to, like, I don't want people to be in this area. I want people to be fit. I want people, right? And it makes more sense. Yeah, 30, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. It's confusing. I have it written down. I'm pretty sure it's 38. I have them mixed up. But anyway, the point of it is this. The point of it is this, right? Point of it is this. I really want you to stop living in fear. I believe in God so much. But if you are not good physically, financially, relationship, spiritually, then you don't believe in God. Do you think God wants you where you're at? Do you think God wants you to be overweight, not good financially, not in a good relationship, and not close to Him? No. You'd be ridiculous. Who do you think wants you there? The devil. It's not enough to believe. You must learn to obey. And that's what I'm trying to get across from you. Like, I don't want you to keep watching more videos on motivation and this and that. It's not going to change your life. It's not. Even I've come to realize, like, I'm like, I got to stop fucking trying to motivate people, and it doesn't fucking do shit. Because people are not moved by pleasure. People are moved by pain. So I have to go. I love y'all. The link in my bio. If you're done living comfortably, make the decision to get uncomfortable. You have to make the decision to get uncomfortable. It's never gonna feel comfortable. Yeah, Johnny Chang. I stopped listening to Johnny Chang. I started listening to some other guy. But I like Johnny Chang, but you know? But yeah, get uncomfortable. Do something uncomfortable today. Do something uncomfortable. If you're out of shape, get in fucking shape. If you're not good financially, get your fucking money up. Relationship-wise, work on making yourself a better man. And then you can find yourself a good woman. And relationship with God, get on description, obey. If not, then you're just going to live a very regretful life. Very shitty life. When you got, his name is Dan something. I'll send him to you. Yeah, Dan something, right? Dan something. Really good guy. Any questions before that out, though? Ciao, YouTube. Alright, los quiero mucho. Ciao. Ciao, YouTube.